What's up, kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. I am the Eva Monroe. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel today. So today, this video is for the kings or for the queens that are looking to purchase a special fragrance for their king. So you know what? When a man walks past you and he smells very manly, especially if he has on a nice fragrance, it's nice, but sometimes it's not always something that'll snatch your head. But when a man walks past me and he has a very manly but a very fresh, clean fragrance on, that always gets my attention quicker than anything because I love freshies and citruses on men. I really do. So I'm going to share some of my favorites with you guys today. Now, unlike my little unseasonal self, my husband actually is in the heat all summer long. He works outside. So he has an HVAC company. And of course, during the hottest times of the year, that's when he's the busiest and he's always someplace where there's no air conditioning. So I try to make sure he has some really nice spring summer fragrances that have good staying power. And, I always want him to smell nice. Even though now he's starting to come home and tell me about how many compliments he got in a day. And I'm like, watch it, buddy. You're going to be wearing Axe body spray. You keep on playing with me. No. So, very first on the top of my list is one that I told you guys about last summer, and that's Dolce Gabbana Light Blue Sun. This one's more for the warmer months. I bought this for myself, just keeping it real, and it didn't work on me. It smelled horrible on me. It just went way too sour on my skin. So I gave it to my husband. And my husband blows me away every time he wears this, especially when we're going out somewhere in the warmer months. Like we're going to be at an outdoor event, barbecue or something like that. I tell him, wear sun. And he wears this thing and just lights up the area. And I love it. I love it. It has this sour thing that I'm just so attracted to. I don't know why, but so there's there's citruses, ozonic notes, rosemary, osmanthus, coconut. There's some cedar, vetiver, oak moss, musk, and vanilla in here. I like this. I actually, no, I love this, honestly, on a man. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Sun pour Homme. Now, next on my list is one that when guys ask me sometimes, they're not into it. They're not here for the whole frag head thing, but they're like, I just want a cologne that I can wear every day and I want to smell nice. And I want women to think I smell nice and maybe get a few compliments here and there if a woman gets close to me, but I don't want to spend a lot of money. I will always and forevermore recommend this baby right here. And y'all can argue this with me if you want to. These next two actually they come highly recommended by the queen. So, Pacco Rabanne Invictus. This is one that I have liked for a very long time. A long time ago, not like a long, long time ago, but I used to work with a gentleman and he smelled nice every day. And I could tell that he wore the same fragrance, but I never wanted to ask him like, hey, what's your fragrance? One day before he was getting ready to go to lunch, I saw him pull this little baby right here out his desk and I was like, mm-hmm. And I've loved this ever since. I always recommend this. I feel like this is just a very clean fragrance. It's sweet, but it's very nice. It's very fresh. I like this. Pacco Rabanne Invictus. I haven't fallen for any of the flankers here, but this, I'm telling you, this is my thing and it will always be my thing. Pacco Rabanne Invictus. Amazing on a man. Not offensive, not loud. He ain't blowing up the spot. He's just minding his business, but he's smelling good while he's doing it. Now, next on my list is La Bleue de Say oh, Fraiche. Say that real fast. Now, you can tell this is actually a favorite of my husband's. The funny thing about it, you will notice when I show you bottles from my husband's collection, my husband, he puts a dent in his bottles versus when I show you guys my fragrances, you're probably like, does she even wear it? But when he likes something, he likes it and he will wear it every day if he likes it. And He loves Issey Miyake, Blau Disse, or Fraiche. And he also really loves the original Issey Miyake. I enjoy this. This has a mint note in it, and it's just very pleasant, kind of close to the skin, but a very clean fragrance. I really like the mint here. I really enjoy this. It has that whole Issey DNA thing, but very fresh, just a very nice fragrance. And it's a very cheap fragrance as well. You can always find that at your local rack stores. Blau Disse pour homme. Now, next on my list is a Guerlain, and this is L'Homme Ideal Cologne. This is the Eau de Toilette. My favorite part of this fragrance is the almond note in here. I'm crazy about that thing. This is very citrusy. It has citrus in it, pink pepper, almond, neroli, vetiver, and musk. But like I said, my favorite part of this is I really can pull the almond note from here. I love when my husband wears this. Very nice. I feel like this is a really nice springtime fragrance. This, I feel like, is one of those ones, though, that can even hold its own in the cooler months of the year. So, L'Homme Ideal Cologne, Guerlain. Oh, this Issey Miyake is just doing it for me. Oh, actually, okay, I forgot which one I was actually going to do next. But this is another one that I strongly recommend when men ask me. They want a fragrance, affordable but nice. La Nuit de l'Homme. Why would you be a man and not have this? If you don't like this, leave it in the comment section below. I want to know what it is about this thing that you don't like. Because guess what? Women love this. We love this. We really do. I'm speaking for us all here. I really enjoy this. I love this when my husband wears this on his own. I've taught him the little mixture thing. I love that. YSL La Nuit de l'Homme. And this is the Eau de Toilette version. It just works. It's another one of those ones that just works. Now, next on my list is, you guys know I'm in love with these two brothers. Azzaro Wanted and his brother from another mother, Azzaro Wanted by Night. I feel like Wanted is the answer for a very nice, very sexy springtime fragrance. Springtime date night especially. Because even though Wanted by Night has my heart, I feel like this just works better in the warmer months. So Azzaro Wanted, lemon, ginger, lavender, tonka, green apple here. Just a very attractive fragrance in my opinion. Wanted. Now these next two on my list, these are really, really spring and summer must-haves for you guys fellas. You have to have these. I mean, I don't want to argue. I don't and they are Vodka on the Rocks and Bamboo Harmony. Okay, so Bamboo Harmony is neroli, bergamot, mimosa, bamboo. There's a tea note in this. It's just one of those fragrances that really does it for me when I smell it on a man. Now, I don't like it for myself because it's not loud enough for me. You guys know I like a loud fragrance. But it's one of those fragrances that when people get in your personal space, it is very, very pleasant. The tea note is pronounced in there. I just think it's a gorgeous fragrance. Now, a little bit on the heavier side than Bamboo Harmony is Vodka on the Rocks, which in my opinion, just a very nice fragrance. It can also be one of those fragrances I feel that just works for a whole lot of stuff. Very inoffensive. Oh, a very nice fragrance. Vodka on the Rocks and Bamboo Harmony. You need those two. Now, next is, this is everybody's spring, summer. If you don't hate Tommy, then you like Mandarino di Amalfi. We fight over this in this house. This is just, we have been through so much of this in this house. It's ridiculous. This is everything to me. It's a citrus aromatic. It's fresh. It's citrusy. It has a civet note in it, but it's not that stank civet thing that you get sometimes in a fragrance. Very well done. Mandarino di Amalfi. You guys know this one. Tom Ford. That's summer's calling. That's the answer to all summer fragrance questions, right? Now, this one I talked about last year, and this is Dolce & Gabbana K. This one gets a lot of hate, and I don't really understand why. It's a very nice fragrance. It's very clean. I feel like it's the modern day light blue, like the original light blue. That's just how I feel about this. I feel like it's on that level. It's very nice. I really enjoy smelling this on my husband, and as you can see, he really enjoys wearing it. I just like this. This really does it for me. They could have left the cap off, but it's a very nice fragrance. Smells great on the fellas. Now, I finally have a Polo that I like. I finally have a Polo actually that I love, and it is Polo Blue Gold Blend. Citrus, ginger, lavender, amber. There's a cantaloupe note in this. This is very sharp in the top of this fragrance, but it's that very manly lavender thing that I really enjoy. It's that thing that's really included in most of my favorite male fragrances or fragrances that I really love to smell on a man. That lavender thing. I don't know why lavender just works so well on men. In my opinion, it works very well on men. Now I have some Pour Femme lavender fragrances that I absolutely love, but when it's very pronounced in a fragrance, in a male fragrance, it calms me and soothes me. And I guess that's what lavender does, right? Polo Blue Gold Blend, my favorite. Now, I'm really excited to try the newest one, even though I've heard a lot of people say they don't like it. They don't fancy it. Bottega Veneta Illusion Pour Homme. Last year I got a sample of this from Bloomingdale's and I gave it to my husband. He wore it and he came and found me and he was like, you need to order this for me. And I was like, okay, I didn't ask any questions. I didn't know what it smelled like. I just got online and found it and I ordered it for him. So what is this? This is lemon, bitter orange, fir resin, cedar, vetiver, and tonka. It's a very manly, but a very fresh, citrusy, clean fragrance. Definitely spring and summer, but it's very nice. The first time he wore this and I smelled it on him, I was like, oh, you made a good choice. He doesn't often choose. And I was like, you like that for a reason, because this is really stunning in my opinion. Now, it's not earth-shattering. It's not one of those fragrances that you're just going to blow people's mind with, but it's actually a very nice fragrance. Bottega Veneta Illusion, the Pour Homme. They have a Pour Femme as well. Now, the last one on my list is Calvin Klein Eternity Aqua. Last year, I think year before last or last year, I actually purchased Flame for my husband, which I kind of like, but I really like Eternity Aqua. And I like this because it's a very simplistic fragrance. It's very clean. It's very fresh. It doesn't have great staying power. I'm just going to let you know that right now. And I mean, it doesn't have great staying power at all. But it really is nice. Just, oh, a very subtle, very soft fragrance. It has that whole eternity vibe, but it's a much more fresh take on it. So Calvin Klein Eternity Aqua, and it's very, very affordable, but you're going to have to cover this or carry it in your wallet or your pocket or something in a decant, because you're going to need to refresh yourself probably every 2 hours with this one, but it really does smell very nice. So thank you guys so much for watching me today. Those are some of my absolute favorite spring and summer male fragrances. So let me know in the comment section below, what are some of your favorite spring, summer male fragrances? Until I see you again, be blessed and